Alright, what's up you guys? Thank you for the love and support on the last video. I figured I would get on and share with you my story and introduce myself to you guys. Shout out a few of you that commented and showed some love on the last video. I really just made that video because I film a lot of YouTube golfers and influencers, and I just always wanted to make something for myself, and I keep saying that I should and I wanted to, and I just did. Put it out there just to feel accomplished and kind of get this off my mind. To my surprise, you guys enjoyed the content. You enjoyed the 8 holes of cinematically bad golf. So thank you guys for the support on the last video. Lots of love to you. And now I just want to introduce myself to you guys. So my name is Bryson. I am a videographer here in St. George, Utah. I'm 23 years old. I am a husband and a father. And about a year and a half ago, my daughter was born, and the golf bug bit me very hard. I've golfed growing up, going with friends. I played baseball and basketball growing up. Golf was just one of those things that you went out with your buddies, you hit some long drives, you sucked it up, but it was just kind of fun to go play. 2020 rolled around, and guys like Good, Garrett Clark, that whole group, they really blew up the space. They blew up the golf world, and it was cool to see, and I fell in love with the game a little bit. I went on a 2-year mission for my church where I wasn't able to play golf nearly at all. I'm left-handed, so I wasn't able to just find clubs that I could use when I was out actually in Kansas City. As soon as I fell in love with the game of golf and kind of got the bug, I went out for 2 years and I came back, and it took me about a year. I got married, we started our family, I was running my parents' business, and I just didn't have time to golf. I didn't really go out, and I didn't fall back in love with that until a year later. When we did have a baby, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I went out golfing with my brother. I got back into the golf side of Instagram and TikTok, and it just bit me so hard, the golf bug did. I fell in love with the game of golf, and for the last year, it's all I could ever think about. I was running my parents' business, but I soon fell in love with videography and saw that as a passion and career that I could follow. And I started my own business filming for different people, realizing that people actually paid me to make cool videos, and so I did. I've been doing that since last October, and it's been great. I love every minute of it. Getting started in this business, I reached out to Melosi Golf, who was just starting to kind of pick up traction, and I saw that he looked to me like he was one that could blow up, and so I hit him up and said, hey, I would love to make a video for you, and if it's good, then let's keep doing stuff together. That started a relationship that we now have, and I am his videographer. I make his videos, and in that have got connected with Good and been able to do some stuff with them as well. So it's been an absolute ride, absolute journey, and just increased my love of golf. So yeah, that's who I am, and I love making content and I love golfing. I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to do with this. All I know is I really enjoy doing the both of them, and I want to make a little bit for myself. I think that it's fun. It's one of those things that I just enjoy doing, filming myself and making some videos on it. So I'm gonna be making as much as I can. I'm probably not gonna be able to pump out stuff like they are, but I'm gonna do what I can. And it seems like you guys like the cinematic golf, so it's about to be me and a tripod for a while, and it's gonna be fun. If you look at my YouTube page, you'll see there's like 4 or 5 videos of where I was actually wanting to do full-time YouTube golf. I was trying to do it while I was working an actual full-time job. We had a newborn, and it just got crazy out of hand where I could not keep up with it. And I just started working for other people, and so I stopped doing that content for myself. A lot of the main things that I did involved what's in the bag, building my bag. I didn't have any clubs that were my own a year ago. I was borrowing my little brother's clubs, my dad's clubs, and so I just started building my bag. I've come a long way from where I was then, and I'm excited to share with you kind of an update. I'm gonna share with you what I've been doing the last year. You're gonna be able to see swings that I had before to where I am now, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So I'm gonna go over what's in my bag, and the reason I'm doing that today specifically is because this bag here is getting retired for now, even though it's pretty new, because I just got a super sick bag from Pluto Golf. Guys, this is an up-and-coming brand. They're actually pretty big in the golf space right now, especially with shoes and clothing, and they just came out with these bags, and they are phenomenal. Great company. They sent this out to me, and I am just super pumped to start a relationship with them, but also I'm just pumped to have this bag. I mean, look at this thing. It's white, emerald green, like I don't even know what this is, but you can kind of see the pattern on the shine. And then gold accents. I'm gonna venture to say there's not a cooler bag in all of golf. So here's the bag that I'm gonna be gaming right now. I'm gonna be transferring clubs over to this one, so you're gonna see that going on. Yeah, let's just start. Let's just start. I have a kind of a little bit of a story with all my clubs, and so bear with me. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm actually gonna open up a Coke Zero of my own, so if you want to get a drink, sit down, relax for a second, and let's get to work, huh? Let's start with the big stick. I just got fitted for this bad boy, I think about a week ago exactly. Head cover, Ghost Golf, hit bombs. I'm currently working on that. So I got the Cobra LTDX. I swung that for a while until I was able to get a driver from Crank Golf. Crank sent me out one of their Formula Fires, and for some reason right off the bat it was good and I liked it. But then as I actually started swinging better, it just stopped fitting my swing. I was getting really spinny with it. Balls that should have been nuked, and like everybody off the bat was like, holy cow, that's bombed. And I felt bombed, it felt down the middle great. We're going like 260 yards, 270 yards max. And so I don't care tons about distance. I'm not looking for distance, but when my 3-wood and my driver are going the same distance, and I know I've hit drives that are 290, 300, I would like to be up in those numbers. So this driver isn't supposed to just fix that. I went and got fitted at Uinta Golf for a driver that would help me get a little less spin. And so that's the driver that I got here. We're rocking the Denali shaft by Project X. It is a 70 grams, 6.5 stiff shaft, and it is the AI Smoke. This thing is sexy. Now, I'm a little biased towards Callaway because I've been around it. I was at the headquarters when we filmed What's in the Bag for Good Extras with Blake and Melosi that just got put up not too long ago. And so I didn't like Callaway prior to filming with Good and seeing all this stuff, and I just got caught up in the social media really. So I love the look of the AI Smoke. Some people don't like looking down at this thing, but the carbon fiber, even the shiny carbon fiber, just feels great. I like the shape of the driver, good looking thing. I do miss the aluminum face on the Crank. I like the aluminum face. I like the sound of it. This one sounds almost like if you play baseball, it's like a composite bat versus like aluminum. When you get a composite bat, and it's just hard to explain. Great driver. Currently, I'm getting used to it. I'm hitting the ball down the fairway. Still a little spinny. I'm trying, the driver's not gonna fix everything, so I'm trying to, get better. So it's still a little spinny, but this is the driver. The Callaway AI Smoke, Project X, Denali shaft. Would love to upgrade to a Ventus one day, get fitted for one of those, but we'll see. Next is my 3-wood. So, 3-wood, guys, I have had 3 3-woods. All right, guys, so I've had 3 3-woods. I had a used Ping, can't remember what version. I got it and it had a regular shaft in it. I went and I put a stiff shaft in it, and I hated it. I don't know what it was. While it was getting a stiff shaft, they gave me a Stealth to use in the meantime, and I loved it. But I was like, you know what? Stealths are great. I don't love the Ping, but I've heard great things about Titleist, and Uinta has one that I could go trade my Ping in for and trade straight across to a Titleist. So I got a TSI 2, I believe it was. I could not hit it, boys and girls, friends, family, whatever. I could not hit the Titleist as well. I was so frustrated, I couldn't figure it out. And then, so I bit the bullet and I got exactly what I knew I wanted. So shout out Wedges for the head cover, super dope. Golf course down in St. George, it's my favorite. The clubs aren't clean, I'm sorry. 15 degree Stealth, not a Stealth 2, just a Stealth. I do not like TaylorMade clubs. Just gonna say it. I don't like TaylorMade clubs, but I really like their woods. Haven't swung the QI10. Sim 2 Max was one of my favorite drivers, as it was everybody else's. The Sim 2 3-wood and now the Stealth 3-wood are some of my favorite clubs I've ever had. I've got the black fairway wood 6S Fujikura, not Velocore, just normal. Fantastic 3-wood. I put this one about 260 to 275. depending on the day. So that is my 3-wood. Irons, we can jump through these super quick. Oh wait, I've got something before irons. Hold on. I needed something for the 240, about 240, 245. And so I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It is the TaylorMade Gapper Low. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is a 2-iron. And I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like I said, I do not like TaylorMade irons. This is no different. I don't like looking down at this. However, finding a 2-iron that is a decent price is not easy when you're left-handed, and especially used. It just doesn't happen. In my future, I'm wanting to get a Ping Eye crossover, or that is what I want to put in the bag to replace this. I think this was a little bit of an impulse buy. However, I've had a few swing changes and I have actually hit this well-ish. Okay, the irons. Oh, also you're gonna notice I have got the Rip It grips on most of my clubs. Not on the driver and 3-wood yet, but the Rip It grips, super cool designs. Melosi actually got them for me as a birthday present, so shout out Mo for that one. Irons, I am swinging the Ping I230s. I did make a video about these. Right now, these are the best irons I've ever swung. I haven't swung a lot. Took a while to get these. Okay, so I got fit for these, and I got fit for them, and I thought it was kind of like a loose fitting, and I was like, you know what? I just want to get the Tacomos. They're cheap. They should be good. I got them. I hated them. I mostly hated the shaft, right? I don't want to talk bad on Tacoma because I think they're good clubs. I had the 101s, which at that time I probably should have used, but now looking, like if I was to go now, I would definitely be getting like the 301, probably the CBs. Gotten a little bit better. I don't like the look of the 201. The 301s are a little bit more bladey, which I don't. Anyways, I would get the 301s if I were to get Tacoma again, but I'm not. I'm gonna stick with what I have right here. The Ping I230s, in love. I love these. They are a player's distance iron. So there's perimeter weighting, which allows for a little bit of forgiveness, but they are still a player's iron. So thinner top line, nothing too ugly. I just don't have anything bad to say about these clubs. I love them. I've got the Dynamic Gold 105 S300 shaft. Ones I got fit for, they were great, they're awesome. I haven't tried anything else besides Dynamic Gold and now the KBS, which were in the KBS Extra Stiff were in my other ones, my Tacomos. So I didn't like those. These are my irons. I've got Rip It grips on all of them, which is kind of funny because I can identify what they are based on the grip that I have, because I've got them all different. So I get so many questions about my grips every time I play. I love them to death. I would get these over and over again. I should say I will get these over and over again. All right, time for my wedges. Also got the Rip It grips. These are all Ping wedges, and they've got the Ping ZZ115 is what it looks like. It's just the Ping stock shaft in it. Shafts have been great. In my wedge setup, currently I have is a 50, a 54, and a 58. 50, 54, 58. This gapping has worked so much better than 52, 6, and 60. 60 went too short and I hated it around the green, so I ended up giving my 60 away because I just wanted it out of my bag, and I only used a 56. But I was just having to play rollout a lot more. So I got a 58 just to try it out, which is right here. It is the Ping Glide 4.0. It's a 58 degree grind, 10 degree bounce. Loved it. I kid you not, I got this thing just as a trial. I loved it. And then I, of course, got tons. After I bought that, I got a bunch of ads for Ping wedges. And I was like, why not just get the Pings to round out my set? So I got the 50 and the 54 in the S159s. These both are 12 bounce and S grind as well. I want the S159 in a 58 degree, and I want it in a smaller bounce. I want more a 6 or an 8. It's really firm here in St. George. For the most part, we play in really firm condition, and I feel myself, I catch myself literally bouncing off the turf sometimes, and then I get a blade and it screws up my round sometimes. So, but that's my setup. I love them to death. I really did not think I would be a Ping guy. I thought for sure I would be Cobra. That was my favorite brand when I first started, was Cobra. And then my second was, I think, TaylorMade. Fighting for par towel, caddy towel. Shout out Mo for getting me this. Shout out Good because I really like Good because they employ me sometimes, which is always fun. Now it is time for my favorite club in my bag. 100% favorite club. It is my putter. You guys, the Jailbird. This is the Jailbird AI Cruiser left-handed golf club. Let me tell you guys about my putter struggles. So when I first started golfing, I just bought myself a putter because I didn't have one. I got a Cobra putter. Like I said, Cobra was one of my favorite brands, and so I just got one of their putters. It was just a vintage blade putter, and I used it for a little bit. I changed grips on it, and for some reason I could not hit it very well. I couldn't follow a line, and then handsy putts, like I was just so streaky. And what would happen is when I was going back, when I would get to this point, it felt like the club head would kind of move right here. Like it would go here and then go, or here and then go. That's obviously exaggerated, but I could not figure out for the life of me what was going on. A buddy of mine is a golf purist, love him to death. One of my really good buddies I grew up with. He's a golf purist. And when I presented the idea of getting an arm lock putter, he said, don't do it. There's no reason to. It's a waste of money. Just learn how to golf or learn how to putt. Well, I was up north visiting the in-laws, and I was on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody happened to be selling a Cobra Ajira left-handed arm lock putter. It was 150 bucks. I had 150 to spend. I hit him up and I bought it that day. That day was the day my putting changed forever. And that's super dramatic, but I'm dead serious. I will never go back to hands putting. I will be arm locked through and through for the foreseeable future, if not the rest of my life. So I got that Cobra putter and I just started messing with it. I learned how to read greens, how to put a line down on a ball and actually know I'm gonna hit that line. And then going like, yeah, just the actual motion of having it locked in right here and then going back and forth. I just couldn't do that with my hands. I could not figure it out. I throw an arm lock in there, boom, game changer. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a fantastic putter now, but I'll tell you what, I have rolled in putts that there's no shot I would have ever rolled them in with a hands putter. So I had that putter, I was rocking it. I hated the look of it. I think it's in a big old ugly putter, was not really a fan. And I always had my eyes on, just like everybody else, the Odyssey Jailbird. That got super popular. And I saw that they made arm locks for right-handed players, but not lefties. They didn't make lefty arm locks. This is the beauty of being lefty. Well, we went down to Callaway, Melosi got fitted, and I was just talking shop with the fitter, with the guys, and I just said, hey, you guys don't sell a lefty arm lock. What would someone do if they wanted to do that? And he's like, oh, well, if you just get our Cruiser series, you throw a little bit of lead tape on the bottom, extend this shaft, you'll be set. It's basically the same as an arm lock. And I was like, you're serious. So shout out Big Mo, shout out Melosi. One of the ways that he paid me for the video, a couple of the videos I'd been doing, is he bought me a Jailbird Cruiser. I immediately took it in to Uinta. They put 2 inches on it, and I kept a normal grip on it for a little while until just recently when I put this Super Stroke Flatso turned in towards my arm. But it's my favorite thing. I love this putter so much. So here it is. I'll take it out. Finally take it out of the stupid head cover. I've got lead tape there on the bottom. Hard to put lead tape on something as pretty as the bottom of this is. However, I've definitely noticed the difference in it. Definitely just helped a little bit more, helped the weighting feel better. But yeah, look at this, guys. Look, I legit put it right here, right against my arm. I put my other hand right below it like this, and I'm just locked in, like back and forth. My putting has never been better. So if you want to go arm lock, I 100% would say it's worth a shot. If you have struggled with putting, if you're not comfortable with putting, especially if hitting a line, like just end over end is a struggle for you, I would try an arm lock. I would definitely try one. If you're right-handed, it'll be a little bit easier. So clearly, that bad boy is going in the bag. Now for some of the accessories, which also, before we dive into the accessories, I do got to give a shout out to Big Mo. Melosi gave me this bag when he signed with Callaway. Right after he did this Ghost promotion, he gave me the bag and let me have it. So super nice of him. He couldn't use it obviously, but it was nice of him to pass it down to me. They actually spelled his Instagram name wrong. They put Melosi, M-O Losi Golf. It's Melosi. It's here on the front of the bag. Shout out Big Mo. Appreciated him. Really, This bag is a super pretty bag, but this bag is gonna be hard to beat. I love so many things about it. It's got cooler pockets. It's got a lot of really good things on it. That just makes sense. So shout out Big Mo, love you to death, and I appreciate this a lot. So let's dive into the accessories. Let's go balls. I played Vice golf balls for a while. I still do occasionally. I play whatever ball for the most part, as long as it's a somewhat premium ball. This here is actually a lens carrier. It's a Sony lens carrier, and I just have a variety of tees. When I went out and filmed with some of the guys, I snagged a bunch of tees from the tribute that they film at, so I could have some plastic tees. I've actually used this tour tee a lot right here. I've used this tour tee quite a bit. I really like these. I think people joke about them and think they're not that great, but they've been good for me. But I saw this bag and I thought it was kind of a fun tee holder, so that'll go in the bag. When Malossi signed with Callaway, his Vice sponsorship was gone, and so I got a lot of leftover Vice balls. I used to just buy them because I liked them. I would buy the Vice balls, number one, because they're less expensive. They're still a premium ball, but they're less expensive. And I just liked them. So I liked playing Vice. However, but also I was a little biased, right? Silly enough, I decided to try another premium ball. And it's a ball that I have really grown to like a lot. And it is the Callaway Chrome Tour X. Like I said, a little bit of a bandwagon. I will 100% admit that. But most premium balls, I'm not gonna notice as much of a difference as I think some people might. I actually didn't like playing Callaway balls for a minute just because for some reason I thought I played bad with them. I didn't, I just played bad all the time. And this is kind of a funny reason to like these because I know you can just draw lines and there's other ways to line up. But I used to play the Truvis Callaways, the soccer ball looking ones, but I tried these triple tracks. I just happen to have a few. And especially using an arm lock putter, I love the look of these things going end over end. Call me tacky, call me cheesy, call me whatever, but Callaway Chrome Tour X is currently the ball that I'm playing most often. I play whatever ball's in my bag for the most part, but that's what I'm playing. These green balls, these remind me of Mo so much. He played these religiously until he got signed with Callaway. And so I do not think that I'm going to be playing these very often because I kind of want to hold on to them. They're kind of fun ones. Yeah. First accessory I'm putting on the bag here is a Black Desert bag tag. It says Daddy BK because I am a dad and people call me BK. That's why it's called BK Golfs, by the way. Black Desert is the newest and nicest course here in St. George. I've had the pleasure of playing it 5 or 6 times for a number of different reasons, but a few of them being to trade for pictures. So if you are coming to St. George and you want your videos and pictures taken, buy me Black Desert ticket and I will play and take pictures of you. So there's a little shout out there. Right. This is something that I don't think will go in the bag, but will go on the bag. But this is a Ghost Golf just thing. The Ghost Golf little bag currently is holding all of my tee markers and ball mark repair tools. Let's see if there's a few favorites in here. I'll show you. All right, so this is one. This is one that's pretty dope. We found this in the back of a club car. It's from Victorinox Swiss Quality. It's got a little ball marker that has like a pin on it. It's got scissors, it's got a knife, and a little divot tool thing. Oh, no way. And this is from the Tribute. It's where Good Goods members, it was fun to grab one of those. And then Copper Rock is as well of a LPGA course here in St. George that I got to play. So few fun ball markers. I just throw them all in here. All right, these cooler pockets, I have currently a few of these Cliff Block Energy Chews. Love snacking on those. Currently been playing with an orange line, which has 0 meaning to me. So if I'm ever not using the Chrome Tour X, I have a little ball marker thinger here. Wow. So when you are a 10 handicap, typically you're very frightened of losing balls. So that is what I have majority in my bag right now. I just, for some reason, I like carrying them in the boxes, like my nice balls, I guess I would say. I like having a box that's full in there. It just helps me, I don't know. I feel like it helps me feel like I'm not just throwing balls all the time. Like, it reminds me, like, okay, like, tighten up, you gotta play a little better. So, a couple triple track things in there as well. I'm actually probably gonna, I've got the Groove It brush. This bad boy is my favorite thing. My favorite way to clean clubs. Pretty dirty, need to wash it off. Fill it up with water, sprays out, and then you can scrub as well. So, super handy, love it to death. Also, shout out Life Team Real Estate that helped Good with their house because they got a big old gift from them, and Good can't play tailor-made balls. So I was the beneficiary of that. Shout out that. Shout out them. A little bunch of TP5s. Those will go in the bag. Here's a few more. What are these? Chrome Tour X's. There we go. We'll use these ones and twos. Throw them in the go-to bag. This bag is done for now, and this is the new bag that I'm gonna be rocking this year. All right, so yeah, that's my bag. I'm excited to kind of start this YouTube channel and start it back up. Let me know if you guys, what you guys want to see. Let me know if you want me to mix in some normal YouTube golf where I'm talking on the camera and have someone holding it and do all that, or if you just like the cinematic stuff. I like making both of them, so let me know what you guys want to see. I'm just excited, guys. So appreciate you guys. Excited to have you here for the ride. We'll see where this takes us. Like I said, I've got a full-time job. I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I just really like making content. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you later.